Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Type back in another video today. And today, the Houston Texans schedule has been released. Or this actually happened last week. This happened last Thursday or Wednesday. It's currently Monday. So I'm a little late on this. I've been meaning to talk about it, but I've been doing a lot of, talking about NBA playoffs and, the Astros, who have been playing a lot better recently, and then Rockets offseason. So I've been meaning to talk about this Texan schedule release, but I'm a little late, but let's get into it. So, this Houston Texans 17-game schedule has been released, and let's go over what it looks like. So, the Texans start off week 1, September 8th at 12 o'clock, playing the Indianapolis Colts. It's a rematch of their week 18 matchup when the Texans beat the Colts in Indianapolis. Honestly, this would have been a fun game to be national televised, but Texans were given so many national televised games. I'm not going to complain. And the next game after that is a national televised game. It's September 15th, 7:20 p.m. Against the Chicago Bears, Sunday Night Football. I'm going to go to this game, actually. September 15th is my dad's birthday, so I'm going to buy tickets to 2 or 3 tickets to that game and go for the birthday. But so that's going to be a fun game. It's going to be C.J. Stroud versus Caleb Williams. You got USC versus Ohio State quarterbacks. Both of those guys were playing in college football at the same time. Both Heisman candidates in that 2022 season, right? Is that right? 2022 season, college football season. Both guys were considered as Heisman candidates, and both were favorites for that Heisman Award in 2022, and definitely both guys deserved it. So that's going to be a fun matchup. Two good teams as well. You look at, that's two of the best wide receiver trios in the NFL as well, with the Texans having Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, and Nico Collins, and the Bears having Roma Dazoon and Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. You're not going to find two better wide receiver trios in the NFL than what the Bears and the Houston Texans have. Then week 3 is a trip to Minnesota on September 22nd, where the Texans will face Minnesota at 12 o'clock. Then the Houston Texans will go back home for week 4 matchup September 29th at 12 o'clock against the Jaguars. Then the Houston Texans have back-to-back home games when they will face the Buffalo Bills, and it'll be Stephon Diggs' revenge game at 12 o'clock. This would be such a nice national televised game. I don't know why this is not a primetime game, but this game's at 12 o'clock week 5. Then you have week 6, a trip to New England. This is a part of a 2-game road trip. I love games that the Texans play in New England. I absolutely love them. I've watched this would be the third New England. I believe this would be the third New England road game that the Texans would play since I've been watching. You had the divisional matchup that I watched, which was in 2016, the 2016 season, which was really in 2017. The Texans played a game in New England, I believe the 2017 season, Deshaun Watson's rookie year, and in week 3, which was I believe that was week 3, and then I know the next season, 2018, the Texans played a week 1 matchup against the Patriots in New England, and if we're going to count last year's preseason game against the New England Patriots as well, I guess, but I love when the Texans travel to Foxborough. So that will be October 13th at 12 o'clock. Then October 20th, the Houston Texans will play the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay at 12 o'clock. That's going to be a fun game. That's another place I love to see the Texans play. I haven't seen it very often. I've seen a couple preseason matchups in Green Bay, one regular season matchup, but that's going to be a fun game. Then back home for a 1-game homestand against the Indianapolis Colts. That will be week 8, I believe. Week 8 will be the Indianapolis Colts at home, and then will be a short week, Thursday Night Football, week 9 against the New York Jets on Halloween, 7/15, October 31st. But then you have the bye week, or no, you don't have the bye week. Then you have another 3 primetime games in a row for the Texans. This is the hard stretch of the season for the Houston Texans, when the Houston Texans will face the Detroit Lions at home, Sunday Night Football, 7:20, and then Monday Night Football for the Texans in Dallas, November 18th. So this is 3 straight primetime games. You got Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. So you go through the whole stretch of primetime games. This is definitely the love the Texans deserve. That is a November 18th Monday Night Football matchup for the Texans in Week 11. Then the Texans will play the Titans at home Week 12, November 24th. Then the Houston Texans will face the Jaguars on the road week 13. December 1st, week 14 is the bye for the Texans. The Houston Texans will face the Dolphins in week 15 at home at 12. Week 16 will be the Kansas City Chiefs on the road, which is a Saturday matchup for the Texans at 12 o'clock. And then the Houston Texans, another short week. Week 17 will be Christmas at 3:30 at home against the Baltimore Ravens, a AFC divisional matchup rematch. And then the Houston Texans will play the Tennessee Titans on week 18 to finish up the season. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Texans.